What up, legends, and welcome back to this 7 hidden gem players you can find on Football Manager 2021 Part 2. I've literally scoured the world, gone through every single team, looked for players that I think can fit right into this category of hidden gems, plus some wonder kids as well, which are hidden gems as well, because players I haven't actually heard of. So hopefully you haven't as well. So first on the list, as you can see already on the screen now, Roiker Farines, Venezuelan 22-year-old player. We go to his attributes. Just look at that. A really, really good goalkeeper. You know, priced at 800k. You know, he's literally that good already at the age of 22. He will probably become, if you train him and mentor him and all of that lovely stuff, probably your best goalkeeper in your team. Definitely. You know, give him game time, get him the games he wants. Like I said, he's only 22 years of age. You know, you might have to wait a bit to get this player, though, because if you look, so you probably have to wait a year. Don't know what the price is going to be yet. This is the only player that I've found like this, but I had to put him on the list. He's just so good. If you go to transfer offer, this transfer is not possible. The player is currently on loan with a future fee clause. So you're going to have to wait a bit for this player. But like I said, just looking at that alone, the guy is an absolute beast. Scout him, get all his stuff done, then get this guy. Walker Farines. Next on the list is Ricardo Calafiore, 18-year-old from Roma, very decent player. I mean, if we go here to attributes, look, the guy is only 18 years of age. You know, a young 18-year-old hidden gem. You know, this guy will learn fast, and I can absolutely guarantee he will learn fast. Give him the game time, the mentoring, the training. A good all-round young player. I mean, just look, he can play there. He can also play there, wing back. He can also play as a winger in the midfield as well. I mean, the guy can literally play in a couple of places. So I would definitely say snap him up. And I mean, the price you can get this guy for, not that dear when you think about he's only 18 years of age and literally what he become. So you can get him for 8.5 mil. And like I've said, it's cheap for an 18-year-old. And for what you're getting, definitely worth it. That was Ricardo Calafiore. Javi Puedo, 22-year-old Spanish player at Espanyol, can play anywhere, literally, in the front rows. As you can see, inverted winger there, shadow striker or advanced. I mean, he can play in a lot of places, to be fair. Attributes on the guy, you know, very decent. He's only young at the age of 22. You know, they produce till about 25, sometimes 26, keep going up. So you've got time for this guy. You know, a player that can literally play in any of the forward lines, you know, which would help if you get injuries. He can slot literally into those places. So the player can learn a lot through training, mentoring, all of that stuff. So I would definitely buy this guy. I have used him before on other saves. He did, you know, grow into a really, really decent player, and I was using him in the striker's position. I mean, if you're a Liverpool, a Man United, I wouldn't get him, but he, for me, through training that he did produce fast. So a player I would definitely snap up. And I mean, you can get him for about £9.25 million. Might be a little bit on the dearer side for a 22-year-old, but guaranteed you're going to get a player on your hands that's going to be really, really good. That was Javi Puedo. Augustin Almadra, 20-year-old Argentinian. He's in Boca Juniors reserves. The guy looks the real beast. The rating on that could become a 5-star player. I mean, this guy looks, just looks something special. If you haven't heard of this guy before, snap him up, I guarantee it. At only 20 years of age for this player, I mean, bags and bags and bags of potential. A real hidden gem. Snap him up, train him, mentor him, whack him in a good group, to be fair. You want him learning certain things. Deep lying playmaker, all of that lovely stuff. I mean, the guy literally just looks like a top player. You know, leave him in your team for a bit, train him. Once he's been in your team for so long and the mentoring groups that work with him and you've done decent training routines, the guy is probably going to be one of the best players in your team. Guaranteed. And that's me saying it. Cobby, if I'm saying it, it's true. Guaranteed. And do you know what the best part of this is? You can get him for as cheap as £2.7 million. And you might even get him for about 2.5. Definitely get this guy. A real hidden gem bargain. That was Augustin Almadra. Marcos Leonardo, 17-year-old Brazilian from San, which in Brazil, as you probably know, I think it's Santos, 17 years old. We look at his stats, already look, and I'm doing this with Liverpool, so could become 5-star player, which obviously is amazing, isn't it? Just look at the stats. He is only 17 years of old. Well, years of age. Years of old? Years of age. You know, player looks like a beast. 17, he's going to become one of the best in your team, guaranteed through training and stuff. And like I did show you, the guy could become a 5-star player wonder kid as well, which he is. You know, he's got brilliant mentals. Will only get better through, you know, as he progresses through his age. And he's going to be a world beater, one of the best players in your team. And you can snap him up for around about £9 million. And I am definitely saying to you, snap him up. This guy is really good. And only 17 years of age. Like, I can't keep saying enough. 17. That was Marcos Leonardo. Yusuf Dimir, 17-year-old Austrian player, plays for Rapid Vienna. You might know of this player, not too sure. I knew about him for quite a bit, and he does become an absolute top player. Look at his attributes. Determination, literally, to boot. I mean, at 17 years old, looking like a player that will, you know, become in time probably the best striker or winger, whichever you play him as, because he can be retrained, the best in your team. You know, and he's only going to get better with age as well, which is even better. You know, high determination. We'll say snap him up quickly, because I don't think it'll be long before the big teams come in, looking at him at the start of the season and thinking, this guy's only 17, we'll snap him up, and he's going to be a brilliant player to move on later down the line for like 100 million. Like I said, the guy's a beast. Snap him up. There's only one problem about this guy. You are going to have to pay about £30 million for him at the start of the season. I would say definitely, if you've got the money in the bank, snap him, because the guy will become a total beast. I can guarantee it. Get him if you want to, but definitely I would. That was Yusuf Dimir. And last on the list today, Thomas Chachon, 19-year-old Uruguayan player, playing his football at Minnesota, which is in America. I'm pretty much sure it is. Yes, it is. You know, brilliant player, worth 1.2 million. You know, very young, can play either side of the wings, you know, and has got plenty of potential. You know, a player I've never heard of before, to be fair. But as soon as I was scouting around, looking around at players and stuff like that from all over the world, like I said, I have been, found this guy. And I think definitely this guy is one of the real hidden gems. I mean, he's only going to get better. And he is only 19 years of age. Definitely snap him up. Tell me how well, you did with this player if he reached his potential and stuff. And you've only got to fork out for this guy £2.6 million, which cheap for a 19-year-old. Definitely get him. Very decent player. Right, guys, that was the 7 hidden gems of this part 2 of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Click that like button. As many likes as you can on the video. Help the channel grow. And then I'll do plenty more of these. Click that bell notification so YouTube can notify you every single time I've got a video out for you to watch. Plus, visit all my social media links in the description, Patreon, all my Facebook links, merch, everything. Go check it out. And also, guys, leave down in the comments what other hidden gems you have found that I could do on another video and really go in depth about them and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, hope you've enjoyed it. And as ever, catch you in the next video.